So it's the morning after my first chemotherapy session, and my Portacath was put in. I don't know if you can see, probably not because of all my tattoos. They had fun. Anyway, that was done yesterday. Had to be put on the left side because my biggest tumour was on the right side, and they're still not sure if they're going to do radiotherapy. I can't remember the reasons, but they're undecided. They're going to decide that after I've done all my chemo. Yeah, so just wanted to quickly say, I didn't really know what to expect yesterday. I knew I was going to be a bit groggy because obviously I had sedative, local anaesthetic and all of that to have this done first. And then I went straight into the chemotherapy ward and just waited there to have chemotherapy pretty much straight away. Had the cooling cap. I've got really thick hair, so the nurse kept saying to me, is it cold, is it cold? And I said, well, I can feel it on my forehead, but I couldn't really feel it. I mean, it didn't feel hot, but I couldn't feel cold like she was saying. So I don't know how well that's going to work. Maybe it's a good thing I've got thick hair. I did feel quite woozy, quite sick, but again, I don't know if that's because of the cooling cap. They did give me anti-sickness medication before they started the chemo, and steroids, I think it was. Yeah, and it was all right. Wasn't as boring. Obviously, I was there for a long time. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I did feel like the only way I can describe it is like I don't know if any of you get travel sick or sickness on fairground rides or anything. It's like that feeling you get when you get off and you've got that you just don't quite feel right. So it was like that. I got up sort of halfway through to go to the toilet and felt a bit wobbly. Then I came home. I was all right. I had something to eat. A bit later on in the evening, I started to feel that sort of watery feeling in my mouth, or I don't know, is that a sicky feeling? So they've given me 3 different types of anti-sickness drug to take. So I took one more last night before I went to bed because I was feeling quite tired. I thought I'll have a little sleep, see how I feel, because obviously sleep's good. When I went to bed, I couldn't sleep. It was like I'd had a million coffees and I could not sleep. So I managed to get about 5 or 6 hours sleeping in the end, and I woke up this morning. I feel all right. I've had to take painkillers for here because this is quite tender and sore. But other than that, I feel fine this morning. Absolutely fine. A lot better than I thought I was going to feel. Especially after I had that sicky feeling last night before I went to bed. I thought, oh, this is how it's going to progress. I'm going to be taking that anti-sickness medication all the time. But no, so far, so touch wood this morning, feel all right. I've had to take paracetamol for here again this morning, but that's it. So yeah, next one's in 2 weeks' time, and I'll update you, let you know what the hair loss situation progresses to be or not to be, whatever. That's it really.